friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ashley, and I just wanted to quickly intro this video because baby's asleep and you know what that means, that it is time for us to read. So today, or for this video, we are going to read my first Stephen King novel. I have never read any of his books. All I do know is that there are a lot of movies that were made from the books that he has written, and the latest one that is coming out is The Running Man, which is the book that we will be reading today. And throughout this whole vlog, I will be giving you my thoughts throughout the entire process. So far, I'm reading through it really quickly. I started it this morning and I'm almost on page 100. So it is 400 pages for this tiny little book. I know that there's others that are a little bit bigger, but the one I got has 400 pages in there. And the only thing I know, like I said, about Stephen King is that he does write a lot of spooky books. The other thing is I have watched I don't know if it is the same based on this book, but my brothers were huge Arnold Schwarzenegger fans growing up, so I think I watched this version of The Running Man, the one with Arnold. It was a long time ago. I don't really remember much of it, but I do know I watched it. Now I know that Glenn Powell plays the main character, Ben Richards, from this book, so I am looking forward to watching it if we ever get a babysitter, of course. If we do, then I think I would like to watch it. But other than that, let's get started. said that the power outage was gonna last multiple days, so my other half got us a hotel room to stay a couple of nights, and I brought baby's bottle sterilizer, some water, and then the portable bottle warmer, and we are prepared to stay a couple of days until they can safely turn back on the power at the house.
This was our dinner for the night, ramen, and after that I just sat in bed and read a little bit while everybody else fell asleep.
Hello everybody, so this is the end of the reading vlog. I finally finished The Running Man by Stephen King. Right now I'm in my hotel bathroom because we're still out of power at home, so I'm not sure when they're going to turn it back on, but oh well. And I'm just kind of hanging out in here because the baby is asleep in the other room, so I don't want to wake him. And I'll go ahead and give you another summary of what it's about. Basically, this is a dystopian novel set in the United States in the year 2025, which is kind of crazy. Basically, we follow Ben Richards. He is trying to help his family. He does have a daughter who has pneumonia, and he wants to give her a chance at life, because during the time of that takes place, he was in the society at that during the time period of this book. It is like a sort of hierarchy thing where only the rich people can afford healthcare. He decides to go on this show where they, in a way, they become fugitives. So they're placed on the run, and they're being hunted by these hunters, and the makers or the network paints these guys as bad people, like, oh, he killed all these officers, he's a really bad person. And that's how they capture the audience attention, because they're it's designed for them to lose. At the end, if they do survive, I think 30 days on the run, then they are given $1 billion prize. So out of his concern for his family, their well-being, wanting a good health care for his daughter, he joins this show, and he gets in. It starts off really good. The pacing, I can see why, Stephen King is everybody knows him. He's so famous, and all his novels sell really well. I understand it now. The pacing was just really amazing. I got hooked so fast, and what I like about this book is at the start of each chapter, you get a countdown. Focus. Yeah. So you get a countdown like that, and it goes from 100 all the way down to 0. Reading became a privilege, like only if you had money in the past you were given the chance to read. It kind of has some similarities, I feel like, to what's going on now. It may not be this intense, but it does have some type of similarities. It had a really great ending, and I see why he had to do that, but it did give me that, oh no, why sort of reaction. But overall, it is a 4-star read out of a 5-star. Out of 5-star, it's a 4-star read, and I would love to read another novel by him. I am on to my next book, so hopefully by then I will be back at home. Praying really hard that we'll be able to go back home and finally be able to have electricity. This whole week reading this book and going through an entire week of no electricity, no running water, it just kind of intensified that depression while reading this. My next read is going to be Powerless. It is by Lauren Roberts, and the book is about, let's see, the epilogue. So, the book is about 490 pages, and if all the other reviews about this book are correct, it should be a fast read. I know a lot of my favorite booktubers, they did say they really enjoyed this book and they read it really fast, but I just got done with The Running Man, which was about 400 pages, and then Mistborn, which was like 500 pages, 500 plus pages, and those books were awesome, and I breezed through both of them. I'll probably have another reading vlog of this. After that, my next read will be Andy Weir's. I have 2 books from Andy Weir, Project Hail Mary and Artemis. And Project Hail Mary has a movie, is being made into a movie as well. So I do want to read that book before the movie comes out. Again, if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.